comedy room, Wilmington's only full-time comedy club. Give it up for Chuck being here tonight. Guys, every time for the suffering from library talent, our texting, FaceTiming, video calling, or flash photography during the show. And please keep your table talk to a minimum. Are you guys ready for a great time tonight? You guys should be ready, right? You guys ready for a great time tonight? Please welcome to the stage, Brett Owen!
What's going on, Dead Crow? How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah! Thank you for coming out and supporting local comedy. This is the comedy competition we do every year. Local comics usually barely get to do a weekend. It's a huge deal. Please give it up for all three of them. They're in the room. Let them hear it. You got Steve motherfucking Milia. Yeah! Anybody here for him? Yeah! There you go. You got Ellen Coleman in the building. Yeah! And our prize champ, Wolfgang Kolke. Yeah! Fuck yeah! And to start, you get a piece of white trash from Asheboro, North Carolina. That's me! Yeah! Yeah! I love being from Asheboro. Anybody know where Asheboro is? Yeah, it's where the zoo is, right? You know, that's always what you hear. That's great when you're 7. When you're 40, you're just a pedophile in a tiger exhibit. Be like, Brad, why do you have these Smirnoff Ices? Thought I was here for a good time. You know, now Chris Hansen's gonna just sit me down in the bird sanctuary, you know? I went back home for my birthday this year. I'm a big grandma's boy. My grandma raised me, which is probably why I look like this. Look like a doodle bear, you know? This is great. And I went home to my grandma's house for my birthday, and as soon as I walk in, she's like, just to let you know, I got the air on for you. Guess the number on that thermostat. Higher. Higher. 85 degrees! What? Grandma, we hope you're going to heaven, but we think you're training for hell. If you come to my house and I tell you the air's on, it says 85, it's broken. Open a window, get a draft, you know? Anybody else get caught smoking weed at their grandma's house on their birthday this year? Anybody else 40 and still smoking weed at your grandma's house? Yeah! I need to do better. That's what that means. I do this full time for a living now, man, which is rad. I get to travel a lot. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I do travel a lot, which is great, but I have found the negatives in travel because I just had a 13-hour layover in Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. Where was the voucher to light myself on fire instead of having to do that? They were like, would you like a free sandwich, a soda? I was like, how about a match and some fucking kerosene? That would be great. I would enjoy that. And of course, spent 13 hours in a New Jersey airport. You know, what do you think happens immediately? Somebody from New Jersey sits down next to me and started talking. I feel bad because it took me 20 minutes to realize that this guy had Tourette's. I'm sorry, I just thought he was that New Jersey, you know? Like the radiation is strong in this one, you know? I called him Big Pussy from The Sopranos because that was his trigger word. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard a pussy bomb just get flown out there 400 times in an airport recently. But even a comic, I'm still like a good human being, right? I'll never say that out loud. And the first time I heard it, I was like, dude, tighten up, like calm down. And by time 200, I'm like, I'm bringing this guy with me everywhere. I might book a ticket on Spirit Airlines right now just to see this guy get duct taped to a chair. I just got back from Arizona. Boo! Math makes sense now. Breaking Bad makes a lot more sense when you see that many trailers in the desert. I love when I went there, my buddy was like, hey, I got a great place for you. You're gonna love it. And you know where he put me up? In a trailer in his backyard. How'd you know I grew up in one of these? Was it my face? Or the fact that I look like I go to Myrtle Beach on purpose, you know? Or just Carolina Beach today, you know? What a bat signal for white trash people that place is. Every time I'm driving over that bridge, seeing that carnival ride, definitely built by somebody on methamphetamine. have a good time. Probably gonna black out, you know? Probably hear some Creed too, you know? Dude, last time I was in Carolina Beach, no lie, saw a guy in his 50s, shirtless, hammered, holding a baby, fighting another guy who was also 50, shirtless, hammered, and holding a baby. And I was like, this is my future. I love this place. This is awesome. I'm a heavily tattooed dude. Any tattooed people? Yeah, all four of you. The rest of you, sorry, K&W got out. I love being a heavily tattooed dude, right? I've been tattooed like this for over 20 years. So I've got to see the culture kind of like shift on everything, right? Because back in the day when I started getting tattooed, I would go into a place, everybody would look at me differently. They'd be like, oh man, like this guy's a badass. Like this guy's in a biker gang. And now I walk into a place and everybody's like, oh man, that guy is a barista. Fuck! I just look like I got oat milk on me? That sucks. I go to Target with my girlfriend, you just see an apron fly out. Clock in, dickhead. All right, 2 Americanos, we got this. Oh yeah. I think I like the questions tattooed people get all the time, right, John? I love these. They're like, did it hurt? And you're like, yeah. Obviously, I'm broken. I just told you I went to Myrtle Beach on purpose, you know? Like, not doing great, if you had to ask. I love the question of like, do your tattoos mean anything? I was like, yeah, I got a lot of really deep ones. This one says, bitches be trippin' in Italian. I love that tattoo. It's great. But also, I got that 21 years ago, right? Got that when I was 19 years old. I Google translated bitches be trippin' in Italian and then tattooed that on my arm for the rest of my life. That guy had balls. I miss that guy. You know, I don't do stuff like that anymore. But also, a lot's changed in 20 years because that is not the right meaning in Google anymore. Now when I pull it up in Google, it says, bitch be fallen. And I turned 40 and I've hit the ground a lot this year, so I'm gonna keep that tattoo. That's a pretty good one. I did find the answer to one of those questions I wasn't ready for though, because they were like, do you regret any of the tattoos that you have on your body? And I have a giant pink cupcake tattooed on my ass that says Sweet Cheeks. That's a great tattoo. Had a lot of fun with that one for a long time, and then I went to jail. Oh yeah, I was popular. Just holding pockets, skipping around every day. Sir, I had a cigarette every day I wanted one. If that was an Airbnb, 5 stars. That's the best I've been treated in my adult life. That was my spa weekend, you know? All right, nobody like that. I'm so glad it's 2025. Everybody having a good year so far? Yeah. It's been a great year for me. I love it, man. And plus in 2024, I was in 5 weddings. Not even invited. I was a groomsman in 5 weddings. Never again. Like if you're gonna invite me to another wedding, you better engrave it on a 9mm so they know why I shot you like that healthcare CEO. I'm just saying, denied the thing to pose, you're like, I don't know about that. But if you saw every date, like March, Augusta, Georgia, he spent $2,500. April. Okay, got real intense there. My buddies, I'm 40, never married, no kids. I'm trying to hang on to this dream called freedom, you know, as long as I can. My other buddy, I've already been in his wedding 3 times. This was my 4th time, right? It was a comics wedding, it was super cool. I was like, all right, well, you know, we're having a good time while the groomsmen are here. And then his wife comes up, not the coolest lady. She was like, are you guys even paying attention? I was like, yeah, I was in his last 3 weddings. I got this. That did not go well. I knew the last one was the straw that broke the back because I was in Winston-Salem, North Carolina in August on a Sunday, 3 p.m. Heat index was 128 degrees. Who booked this wedding? Besides somebody that definitely wanted somebody in their family dead, you know? Like, Grandma, it's your last one. Wedding? No fucking day on earth, okay? It is Armageddon out here. I knew it was bad when like a healthy 13-year-old girl just passed out while we were taking pictures. My friends are not healthy human beings. I've got a friend, big guy. He's like 400 pounds. Came running up to me, and I was like, "See, I knew you had it in you." That's so disrespectful. It's what you're supposed to do as a friend, guys. You guys need better friends. Jesus. No, he's like, Brad, I'm gonna die. And I was like, yeah, probably before a lot of people here. And he's like, no, Brad, I'm on Adderall and cocaine. And I said what anybody should have said in that situation. Adam, how are you still fat? Guys, I'm just a fluffer. You guys ready for the real highlights of the show? Coming up to the stage is one of my best friends on the planet, one of my favorite comics here. Let's give it up for the one and only Steve Billy, everybody!